Hi, welcome to the series of video lectures on pulse and digital circuit subject. So we are discussing chapter 1. The name of the chapter is linear wave shaping. Today we will see the response of RC high pass circuit with the pulse input. So first let us draw the RC high pass RC circuit. So therefore, as you know that the elements of RC high pass circuit is the capacitor and the resistor, where we take the voltage across resistor. Let us say the input voltage is to the circuit is say Vi of t. So because of this, there will be a current that is flowing through this loop. So which is represented as I of t. The output voltage is taken as V0 of t. So let us say that the voltage across this capacitor is say Vc, the voltage across this resistor is say Vr, which is nothing but as V0 of t. Now for this circuit we are applying a pulse input. So you know how to draw the pulse input. So this is the pulse input. So pulse input will be something like this. Let us take a pulse of width Tp and amplitude V. So this is your pulse input Vi of t. Now, so we want to find the expression for V0 of t and what is the waveform of V0 of t when we apply the pulse input to the circuit. So this is our analysis today. So that is response of RC high pass circuit to the pulse input. So as you know that at any instant of time, so according to KVL, which the circuit, when the circuit consisting of linear elements, the input voltage is always equal to Vc plus Vr. So we have to remember this one. So that means at any instant of time, the input voltage Vi of t is always equal to Vc plus Vr. Now let us analyze this circuit. What will be the output? Let us take it as different cases. Number one, first one, at t is equal to 0. So at t is equal to 0, what is the input voltage to circuit? V volts. So assume that the initial voltage across the capacitor is 0. So therefore when we apply a voltage V volts at t is equal to 0, so there is no voltage across capacitor. The capacitor acts as short circuit. So therefore this entire voltage appears across the resistor. So therefore at t is equal to 0, the voltage across capacitor is 0. Hence the voltage across resistor is V volts. So therefore 0 plus V is V volts. So therefore we can draw the response of the circuit. So let us take it as, so this is your V0 of t versus t. So let us draw the pulse input something like this. So let us draw, so this is your pulse input of width Tp. So the amplitude of this pulse is V. Now, so at t is equal to 0, what is the output voltage? The output voltage is V. Now, so let us take the second case. So in between this interval, so when the time in between this interval, so since the applied voltage is V, the capacitor starts charging exponentially towards the applied voltage V. So therefore the voltage across resistor starts decreasing exponentially. So therefore when we apply a voltage of V for the time t in between 0 to Tp, so the capacitor starts charging exponentially towards the applied voltage V. So therefore the voltage across resistor starts decreasing exponentially in order to satisfy Va of t is equal to Vc plus Vr. So therefore in this interval the capacitor starts charging exponentially. Towards the applied voltage of amplitude V, whereas the voltage across resistor starts decreasing exponentially according to, as you know that the formula according to, so what is the voltage exponential decreasing voltage waveform? So therefore a mathematical expression is e power minus t by RC. So with respect to this equation, the voltage across resistor decreases. As you know, from the step input voltage we have derived this equation. So therefore, so you can see that, so the voltage across resistor or output voltage starts decreasing exponentially like this. So therefore, the next case we will take, so this is the expression, so V into e power minus t by RC. Now, at t is equal to Tp, so at t is equal to Tp, let us take, at t is equal to Tp, let us call the voltage across resistor as say VA. So substitute t is equal to Tp in this equation. So this is the voltage across resistor. This is the voltage across resistor at time t is equal to Tp. So therefore, so this, let us call this voltage as VA. So what is the voltage across resistor at t is equal to Tp? Simply substitute in this expression Tp. So therefore VA is equal to V into e power minus t by RC. Now let us take the fourth case. At t is equal to Tp, what happens? The input voltage at t is equal to Tp, you can see that at t is equal to Tp, the input voltage suddenly changes by V volts. So suddenly drops to V volts. The input voltage suddenly changes by V volts. Since the capacitor will not allow sudden changes in voltage, so therefore this entire change of V volt must appear across this resistor. So since the at t is equal to Tp, the input voltage suddenly changes by V volts. Since the capacitor will not allow sudden changes in the voltage, so therefore the same voltage change has to appear across the resistor. So that is what we will draw. So therefore at t is equal to Tp, since the input voltage changes by V, so since the capacitor voltage cannot change instantaneously, so therefore the same amount of change of V volts has to appear across the resistor. So let us call this as VB. So therefore at t is equal to Tp, so the VB, so what is VB is given by, so VA minus, so what is VA minus V? So what is this VB voltage? VA minus V. So therefore VA minus V. From this, the voltage VB is equal to, what is VA? So VA we have already written V into e power minus t by RC minus V. If you take V as common, so this is the value of voltage VB. So this is the value of voltage VB. So now let us take the last case. When time t is greater than Tp, the input voltage is 0. As you can observe from the input waveform, the input voltage is 0. Since the input voltage is 0, now the capacitor will discharge. So since the capacitor has certain voltage, the capacitor will discharge exponentially towards 0. So therefore, this is represented in this waveform as, since after t is equal to Tp, the input voltage is 0, now the capacitor starts decreasing exponentially towards 0, which is shown like this. So therefore, for t greater than Tp, so for t greater than Tp, so therefore the final output expression, which is taken as V0 of t, the final output expression, V0 of t is taken as VB, because the starting voltage is VB. So VB into e power, because this exponential decreasing start at time t is equal to Tp, so you have to write t minus Tp into RC. So substitute VB in this formula. So therefore the expression for V0 of t, the output expression is VB is V into e power minus t by Tp by RC minus 1 into e power minus of t minus Tp by Rc. So this is the expression you have to derive in the examination when pulse input is applied to RC high pass circuit. So let us derive the same expression by using Laplace transform method also. So let us call this equation as A, capital A or capital A. Let us see by Laplace transform method whether the same equation will come or not. So let us check out the second method, method 2. So method 2, so which is Laplace transform method. Laplace transform method. So as you know that how to draw the Laplace equivalent circuit of, so the Laplace equivalent circuit is written as the capacitor is replaced by 1 by Sc. The resistor will not change in Laplace transform. The output voltage is taken as V0 of S. The current through this loop is taken as I of S. The input is taken as Vi of S. Now, so this is the step input voltage. So this is the step input voltage to this circuit. So of time of width Tp, so of amplitude V. So this is Vi of t. So now, first let us find out the transfer function of this high pass filter. The transfer function of RC high pass circuit is, in the previous lecture we have derived the transfer function expression, that is output voltage by the input voltage. So we have derived this expression, very simple expression, S by S plus 1 by RC, which we have derived in the previous lecture. Now let us find the expression for Vi of S. So let us find the expression for Vi of S from the Laplace transform. So this is your input voltage, so 0, the input voltage Vi of t versus t, the amplitude of this pulse is V for the duration of Tp. So let us find out the Laplace transform of Vi of t, so which is represented as Vi of S. So what is the Laplace transform definition? Integral 0 to infinity. So Vi of t into e power minus st dt. Now substitute this. So because this input is existing from 0 to Tp, so 0 to Tp. So in this interval the input is constant amplitude. Let us take V outside. So therefore e power minus st dt. So V by e power minus st integration is e power minus st by minus s. Take minus s outside. So therefore e power minus st, the limits are 0 to Tp. So therefore the final expression for Vi of S, the Vi of S is, if you substitute Tp here and 0 here and multiply by minus sign, so we will get it as V into 1 minus e power minus STP by S. So this is the input voltage in Laplace transform, Vi of S. So in order to find V0 of S, take Vi of S to this side and substitute Vi of S. So therefore, so V0 of S, so that is equal to S by S plus 1 by RC into, so what is Vi of S? Vi of S is V into 1 minus e power minus STP by S. So cancel out S and S. Cancel out S and S. So therefore, separate these terms, we separate these terms. So therefore, the V0 of S expression is given as, so V into 1 by S plus 1 by RC minus e power minus STP by S plus 1 by RC. Take inverse Laplace transform of this equation, taking inverse Laplace transform of this equation. So therefore V0 of t, so V0 of t is taken as V into, So inverse Laplace of this is 1 by s plus a format, e power minus at. So therefore e power minus t by rc. So this term is 1 by e power minus t by rc because of this transformation. So the inverse Laplace of this entire term is written as e power minus t minus tp by rc. Use this Laplace transform identity. X of t minus tp Laplace transform is e power minus stp into x of s. So use this Laplace transform identity. So therefore t is replaced by t minus tp, so therefore t is replaced by t minus tp in this expression. So in order to readjust it, so therefore we are readjusting it. So therefore v into, I am writing the first term as e power minus t minus tp by rc. So because we are adding e power tp by rc, so let us make e power minus tp by rc. So multiply. So therefore this term will remain as it is. So therefore the second term keep it as it is, e power minus t minus tp by rc. So let us take this term as common. Let us take this term as common from this equation. So therefore, finally we write the voltage or output voltage expression as, so v0 of t is equal to, so v into e power minus tp by rc minus 1 into e power minus t minus tp by rc. So you can check this output expression, both output expressions are same. So by using Laplace transform method and regular method, so from A and B, so you can see that from A and B, so A expression is this and B expression is this. So therefore you can see the same answer for this circuit. Finally we will conclude by taking two cases here. Case 1, if time constant, that is tau, that is for time constant rc is very large, so that is as compared with pulse width, as compared with tp, or you can also write it as rc is much greater than tp. So in this case the output voltage is the graph is given as, so this is the output waveform. So since the time constant is very large, first draw the input waveform. So this is your input waveform. So draw the input pulse, so of width tp, the amplitude is v. So since the time constant is very large, the output voltage across resistor decreases very slowly. By the time it reaches to Tp, the input voltage changes by V volts. So therefore the output voltage also changes by V volts. Now after this time the input voltage is 0, so therefore the output voltage starts decreasing exponentially towards 0. So one more point you can observe from this diagram is that, let us say this area of this pulse, let us say the area of this pulse is say A1. Let us say the area of this pulse is say A2. A1 is always equal to A2. The area A1 is always equal to A2. Since the capacitor blocks the DC, the average value of this waveform is also always 0. So that is very important point you have to observe. The average value of this waveform is 0, means the area A1 is always equal to area A2. So that is what we have written here. Similarly, case 2. So what we write here is that the time constant Rc is much less than the pulse width Tp. So let us draw the diagram in the same sense. So this is the expression V0 of t versus t. Now let us draw the input voltage diagram. So this is your given pulse. So this is your given pulse of width, time, Tp, of amplitude V. So since the time constant is very small, the capacitor quickly charges to the voltage V. So therefore the voltage across resistor will become exponentially decreases to 0 within very short time. So since the input voltage is V, so the capacitor voltage will remain same and the output voltage will remain 0. At t is equal to Tp, since the input voltage changes by V amplitude, the same amount of change will appear across the output. Now since the time constant is very small, the capacitor will decrease exponentially towards 0. So this is one more factor you have to observe. Again, this is area A1, say this is area A2. So the area A1 is always equal to A2. The area A1 is always equal to A2. Since in this diagram also you can observe that the amplitude change is always equal to V. The amplitude change, so this height of change is always equal to V because the input voltage changes by V amplitude. So this is what you have to write for this very important question in the examination. This is the RC high pass circuit with pulse input. So the response output waveform will be like this. So this is the expression for output voltage. This is the expression for output voltage. The same expression we find from Laplace transform. So these are the two kinds of waveforms. For the time constant is very large and the time constant of the circuit is very small. Thank you.